I always wanted to be this little.
Okay, chat, what do we get?
I'm outside the cabin. There's a coming.
Okay, okay. I don't know if you can see it because the camera is being dumb. There we go. We are the seamstress. I am not using it tonight. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. Hello.
Hello.
Not tonight.
You, just so you're aware,
Oh,
because I wanted to say this before you made your decision.
okay.
Your ability, you are sober and healthy and learn true information.
Oh. Okay, so that's our traveler.
Yep. I didn't announce it during the evening,
Yeah.
but I'll announce it during the morning first thing.
For sure. Oh, that does tempt me to want to use it now then. Alright, you know what? Well, because I was planning on not using it. I wasn't thinking about who to use it on. But if I want to use it now while I am sure that I'm going to be Vortex proof. Oh. Let's go. Yeah, I should use it now. Let's do Bright Light and Junebug.
Bright Light and Junebug. With Bright Light and Junebug, you will learn a no.
Interesting. Okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Good morning, one. Good morning, all. I like to bid you in this town during the fall. We are in the middle of a rainy day with Sects and violets. We're both myself and Seiza have perished. I may not look like a ghost, but I am one all the same. Someone has killed us. And before you go find out who that is, I have two announcements. One, just in case anyone missed it, we are running a bootlegger. Playhouse rule. If a snake charmer is in play, the snake charmer goes before any of the evil info. We do also have a traveler. Scion. Scion is, of course, your barista.
Wow.
Yeah, I can confirm that.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So the barista, if you're curious, reads as follows. Let me pull it up real quick. The barista reads, each night until dusk, either a player becomes sober, healthy, and gets true info, or their ability works twice. They learn which. The barista does not choose who gets affected by their ability. That is up to the storytellers. Alright. Feel free to figure out who killed the two of us.
Neighbor talk? No, I guess. Neighbor talk?
Sure.
Where'd you go?
You were right here.
So the barista visited me last night, and I was not going to use my ability. I'm the seamstress, but I'm like, well, if it's going to be guaranteed to be Vortex proof tonight, I am going to use it tonight. I used it on Junebug and Bright Light and got a no.
Oh, interesting. So even if it's a Vortex game,
correct,
or you're poisoned in some fashion,
like I'm guaranteed 100% they are not on the same team, unless I'm lying.
True.
But
true,
that
true,
would
true.
That I in which case I'm evil, because nobody else is going to or somebody else claims the barista visited them. They're evil. From my point of view.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that count as a hard say that one of them are evil? I think that does.
Yeah, they're not on the same team. One of them is evil.
Drink is required.
Oh yeah, one of them is evil. For sure. I don't know which one, but one of them is evil. And one of them is good.
No.
There is no way that that is not the case, if I'm telling the truth, which I am.
Yeah. You gave me what you are, but I'm not.
You don't
entirely
have
sure
to
I
hard
wanna
claim
give up
back
what
if you
I
don't
am
want to.
At the
Yeah.
moment.
You don't have to hard claim back. Like, I'm
But-
spent.
Yeah. I'll give you 3s, just because I wasn't exactly expecting a hard claim right off
That's
the bat.
totally fair.
I'll give you. I am either your juggler, your dreamer, or mathematician.
Cool. I'm not going to tell everybody that information today, just so I can also juggle and have it be believable that I'm making a juggle and not just juggling for the shits and giggles of it. But...
Fair enough.
All right. You said math, juggler, and
The dreamer.
dreamer. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh boy. Naomi. Hi. Hello, Queen. Sure.
Hello. Want to chat?
Sure. Back in 2 there.
Yeah, the apothecary.
Apothecary, go grind up some stuff. What
Uh,
do you want to do?
I hard claimed to Naomi. I think I'm going
Okay.
to not hard claim to anybody else today.
That's fair. I hard claim to Bright, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I will say that I am the juggler, the dreamer, or the seamstress.
Juggler, Dreamer, Seamstress. Okay. That down for you. I will give you Flower Girl, Dreamer, or Clockmaker.
Ooh, if you were the clockmaker, what number did you get?
A 4.
Interesting. That's assuming you are the clockmaker, of course, but you might not be. And there is only one minion, so that is believable, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was talking to E. And he's talking to Bright. June's talking to Dev. And Frooks is
Oh.
talking to...
God, no. Audio not on camera, then. Jeez.
Sure, we can talk.
How do you want to talk?
Sure. Let's chat. We're back to the blacksmith.
Let's go here.
Yum.
No. Do you want to do 3 for 3s?
I'll match whatever you match, or whatever you give.
Okay. I've been just doing 3 so far. I'm gonna tell you, I'm either the dreamer, snake charmer, or philosopher. If I'm the first 2, then I have picked Bob. If I'm the philosopher, I'm getting everybody's 3, so I can find a safe roll.
That's fair. I will tell you that I am the seamstress, the clockmaker, or the juggler. And any of those,
Okay.
I would be happy if you would, if you were the philosopher, if you would pick them tonight.
Oh, you wanna...
Well, I guess not the
to
juggler.
pick-
I guess not the juggler, because that means I would get a bad
Yeah.
number tonight.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
But if I'm
The
one of the other
seamstress-
two, if I'm the seamstress that
Then you're
used
gonna
it,
use it.
yeah, if I'm the seamstress, I already used it last night.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
All right, cool.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, there's the door.
But if you're good, then yeah, you're not gonna
You.
know that.
Oh, I trust that you're good. I trust that you're
I
good.
didn't even talk to anybody yet, so
Well,
I talked to
what-
Fruits and only because they talked to me.
Want to have a quick chat? If we can find a place?
Sure, why not?
Let's go over here
Yeah.
to the tavern.
Okay.
All right, I was visited by like they gave me your ability last night for sober, healthy, and true information. So
Oh, good.
I know that what I have cannot be wrong.
That's
and
good.
if-
So I made you sober. That's good.
Yeah. Well, also and true. So if it's a Vortox, my information is 100% must be correct. And it is powerful information. I don't want to tell town about. I told one person my information
Okay.
already. I'm not going to tell the rest of town. I
Okay.
will tell you, I'm the seamstress. I got a no
Okay.
on bright light and Junebug. So
Okay.
they are guaranteed not on
that's
the
good.
same team.
That's good.
Unless
Okay.
I'm lying, but, you know, whatever.
Right. No. Okay. That's good
All right.
information.
I'm going to sit on that until at least tomorrow, though. So I don't want
Yeah,
that
I won't
spread
say a
around.
word.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I will not say a word.
Hey, Fruits. Hey, Fruits, can we chat?
Okay. Again.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Give me a chat.
Very interesting. Sure.
Wait, they talked twice? Wait a minute. That's not good.
I mean,
That's
something
evil.
could have... There could have been an artist that asked their question, or a savant that got info. I've not been paying attention to storyteller consults today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God. So those two, the first two are suspicious. I don't know.
Hello, town. Before we get started with public discussions, I will take shenanigans.
I would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Bright Light as the Vortox, Mag as the Clockmaker, and Naomi as the Clockmaker.
After the juggles, can I speak to the storyteller?
Yeah.
I am going to juggle. I guess I'm just gonna do the funny. I'm going to juggle Elbrar as all four demons, I guess. Well, I guess, and the witch.
No witch.
I would like to juggle Bob as the seamstress, suspiciously be as the Sects, Elbrar as the clockmaker, Meg as the flower girl, and Devster as the thing.
Devster would like to juggle. The Devster is the juggler, and that Brightlight, Frooks, Bob, and Naomi is the Vortox.
A little bit interesting way to put it. Heard?
Yes.
You might need to jump.
Just checking.
Oh god, I took her all of them, Jesus.
Oh, it doesn't want you to walk over? Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Junebug would like to juggle Deathster's Clockmaker, B as Mathematician, hello, Bob as the Mutant, and Naomi as the Savant.
Yeah.
Seems like juggling is done.
Seems to be done.
Unless someone else wants to juggle, but ST is not talking.
Also, just pointing out, nobody came out as the good or evil to win, so I don't think we have any. If we do, the time to come out would be now.
I just want to make it known that the barista visited me last night. I will not be sharing which option it was today.
And with that, feel free to discuss as you want, but nominations are open.
Can I talk with you real quick while discussing?
We had a nice morning cup of
Sorry,
coffee.
question? Okay. Okay.
They went in two different directions.
Of course.
Oh,
How many? So it's just one minion.
One minion.
One demon, one minion, yeah.
2 outsiders.
And one Mr. Traveler.
I'm gonna guess now which and Nadashi. That's my guess.
Very cool.
You're guessing it's the Nodashi in play?
I'm guessing a Nadashi and a witch.
Oh.
I'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Well, you have a 1 in 4 chance on both of them, so.
My pen is trying to die on me. Stop it.
As confirmation, nominations are open. Feel free to talk.
Well, I think I have to start with this. Bright Light nominates B.
A Bright Light nominates B.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Right, B. Are they suspicious?
I don't actually have anything. But B when we spoke was like, okay, I gave you my 3 first last time. You give me your 3 first, and I agreed. Gave my 3, and then she left. fully vacated the building.
What the? Really?
So like I have to.
B.
B, your defense?
B.
In my defense, I have no brain, and I have a 3-second memory. So that is how I forgot to say. But on my defense, when I realized, I immediately went back, profusely apologized, and then exasperately gave a 3.
No, you didn't.
Wait, I thought I did.
You never gave your 3.
We got
No, this is.
Okay,
total.
fuck it, I'll give it right here.
Oh, wait.
Sage file of seed stress.
Okay.
Any pertinent to this nomination?
I don't want it to go through, but I am voting out of principle.
If you don't stick to your principles, then what are you?
Nominations.
Yeah, we do need somebody
vote
on the
If you
block.
want to vote, click on the torch. If you don't, click on the torch, bring it down.
This is so cool.
And the clock
Takes
and the
5
clock's
to
in the
put me-
ground for when it's gonna count your vote.
I guess to get someone on the chopping block at least.
Wait.
Bruh,
5
bruh.
is way more than enough to put B on the block.
5 is the minimum.
We mid vote someone.
Second call.
This is mid vote, so.
Nominates Mag.
Mag nominates Mag.
Which check?
I suppose that's
Please
fair.
tell us why.
Number 1, I was the switch checking. And number
Which
2,
check on yourself?
I have a clockmaker number for you guys.
Wait, of what?
Our clockmaker number is 4.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
spread across the board then.
Any pertinent to this self-nomination? None heard? It will take 5 to tie, 6 to put Mag on the block instead.
I do not
We should
like
at least-
bangs.
Should at least tie.
You could put it on
Wait,
me,
why
guys,
should
and
we
that,
at least
and that,
tie?
card, and that checks the vortex.
If
I
it's a
don't think
Vortox,
suspicious. I don't think.
if it's
This is-
Vortox, someone needs to be executed.
Someone
It's
doesn't
not a
need to execute
vortex.
it. Offering myself.
How do you know?
Really? I don't know, but we're not gonna.
We have a barista in the.
Okay.
Elbrar nominates Bob.
Elbor nominates Bob.
I don't think we should kill a good player.
Please
At
let us
least
know.
weed out some evil.
Clockmaker 4. Oh god, I'm getting echo from Junebug. Clockmaker 4. In Bob is 4 away from somebody that a barista, sober, healthy, and true has a no on.
Oh.
What?
I was gonna not out that information, but since we have the Clockmaker 4, I'm outing that information. I'm the seamstress. I used it on Bright Light and Junebug last night. Got a no, and I was barista, sober, healthy, true.
Barista. Sorry, let me count. Bright Light and who?
Bright Light and Junebug. You're 4 from Junebug.
So they're not on this. So they're not on the same team. So Bright Light and Junebug.
Yeah, they're not on the
1,
same
2,
team,
3,
and you're 4 from one of them.
Basically, it means that Bright Light and Junebug can't be on the
1,
same
2,
team, even though
3,
they're part of
4.
that Clockmaker.
Okay. So it could also be Naomi.
It could.
Okay.
I will say though, I'm easily giving this vote because social reads you're evil to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You already tried to throw
Really?
me under the bus like even
Yeah.
before nominations got to
Well, let's be. Now is it
let's
time for myself to defend myself?
Yeah.
That.
Yep, go for it. Your defense.
Okay, I think it's really interesting that Devster and Suspiciously B are socially reading me as evil. When they spoke to each other first, Junebug stayed around and waited for Devster to finish talking to Suspiciously B, then to talk to Junebug. And then when I asked Devster, what did Suspiciously B give me as your 3 for 3s, he could not answer. So, Suspiciously B and Devster did not exchange 3 for 3s. They talked about something else. And I think that he was, a demon, or one of them was a demon giving information. That's why I was suspicious of Devster and Suspiciously B, based off of their first conversations and the fact that he could not provide a 3 for 3.
Okay, pertinent to this nomination.
That seems fishy.
Yes, it's in defense of what he just said. Is that
Okay.
okay? I didn't remember all 3 for 3s because I don't take notes. However, I did give one of them, which was Philosopher, and as soon as you mentioned it here, I was like, oh yeah, that was correct. And technically I already also said Sage, but I mixed the 2 people up.
I have one more piece of information that is pertinent to my defense.
Okay.
I am actually the sweetheart. Once you kill me, one player is going to be drunk.
Okay.
Okay, feel free to continue to talk. It will take 5 to tie, 6 to put Bob in the block instead.
I actually might believe that. As long as we don't tie it.
Well, it's hard to tell because regardless of what alignment he is, Bob always seems evil.
I mean, guarantee that one of Brightlight and Junebug is evil, and one of Bob and Naomi are
6
evil.
is more than enough to put Bob in the block.
Well, not necessarily. Your information might have been true.
Nominations here.
Oh, that's true.
Final
That's true.
call for nominations.
That's
could
fair.
immediately be brought into question.
That's true. It could be a Vortex.
Bob the Good nominates Debster.
So while you may be able to believe your information, we
No,
can't necessarily
that's
believe
fair.
Mags.
That's fair.
All right, your accusation.
When I was looking at starting
Thanks for the follow,
conversations,
Verban.
I wrote down who everyone
Welcome
talked to
in.
first. Junebug waited around until Devster got out of the conversation with Suspiciously B. They were the first conversation to happen. Junebug waited around. Once Devster got out of the church, he immediately went to Junebug and talked to them. I believe the evil team is probably Junebug, Devster, and Suspiciously B.
There's only 2 people on the evil team.
Oh, there's only 2 people?
Unless you include Scion as a traveler.
Yeah,
Oh,
so...
I have misplaced the count.
I am good.
Okay. So in my defense, straight off the bat, as they just mentioned, there's only 2 evil players. We also have a Clockmaker 4, which makes it very less likely that 2 of us are evil, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, I did talk with B straight off the bat. She's my closest neighbor. Makes absolute sense. She gave me 3s, so I knew it wasn't a bad situation between Brightlight, etc. However, you also did approach me outside after I talked with Junebug. Oh, highly important, but it actually wasn't highly important. You were just literally trying to put her under the bus straight off the bat with, oh, misaligned 3s. I'm calling bullshit on it.
All right, pertinent to this nomination. I mean to this nomination. None heard. It will take 6 to tie, 7 to put Dev on the block instead.
This is interesting.
1's not enough.
I just want to say something real quick. So, while I believe we can trust in the seamstress information because of the true and healthy barista information, we can't necessarily guarantee that Mag's information is correct. That's either. True. Because they're on opposite sides. They can't both be affected by the barista, and if it's a Vortox, Mag's information is automatically incorrect.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
And if it's that, like, we don't know what demon is in play, so we can't say for certain.
Hold on, is this a nomination or is this more talking? Yes. Okay, so nomination.
Frooks nominates Elbar.
Frooks nominates Elbar.
Okay.
Lisa, that's right.
So here's the thing, based on my ability, I know that Bob is not the demon. At most, if he is evil, he's the minion. However, he did hard claim to be the sweetheart. There's only going to be a certain amount of outsiders in play. I feel this kind of like risky to like execute one, and if like, you know, we find too many outsiders, this is going to be easier to prove later because of the hard claim. Elber has already used their seamstress ability, so like, you know, they cannot use it again since it's once per game. They might be like much better and safer kill. Also hopes confirm the information.
Brightlight, your defense? Brightlight, excuse me, goddammit. I was Elbar, your defense. I was next to Brightlight.
Bob could be exactly the Vortox, which would mean you would get a minion for him, and then I would also be in line with the 4 not being correct and instead being a 2.
Okay.
I am totally fine if you want to lift it on me though, but.
Question? It's possible, but like it's on a 1 in 4 chance.
Would Barista sort of go over Vortox? Like, does that make it true anyway?
So, Yeah, because of the way that a Vortex normally works, a barista does bypass that. It would give true info.
Yeah, it is. It explicitly says sober, healthy, and true, and receives true information.
So, if I was the Vortex, why would I be the one pushing to make sure that there's at least a minimum?
This is a little bit outside of this nomination. It will take 6 to tie, 7 to put Eldor on block instead.
I don't think we should be executing the outsider at this point.
I will give 10 seconds after this for any other nominations, but I'm looking for only nominations after
Feels
this.
like our other outsider might be a mutant or a barber.
Possible.
I have an idea that it might not be, but I
Or it
can't.
could be a vigor, actually, and we only have one outsider.
Final call for nominations. I'm looking for only something that is 4 nominations. 10 seconds. 5. Nothing heard. With nothing heard, but you currently have the axe. How would you like to die?
Drawn and quartered, but we're just gonna split up and run off into the woods.
Drawn and quartered. Off into the woods. So you see Bob being drawn by horses.
Arm away.
Taken off into the woods. What happens to Bob? I don't know. You just see a lot of blood everywhere, but you can't find a body because Bob is executed and dies.
But he's 3 kids, so this quarter, that's like each kid gets like.
There is no witch. There's absolutely no witch.
Yeah, probably, but can't be concrete on that.
Almost everybody nominated someone, so.
That's the imagery.
I think it was only about half, but we can't really talk about it now. No more eat.
And awake.
Good morning, town, and welcome around the campfire. As days pass on by day in this glorious town, the days seem to get shorter. It's a little bit weird. And along with the dead that you already know, you find someone else that does not come out of their homes. Someone else to add to the dead. Who is that someone else? It can only be a specific cat, Elbrar.
Not surprised. Not at all surprised by that.
Kitty.
But I already used my abilities, so...
Feel free to go talk about it.
Elbron, can I talk to you?
Sure.
Can I join this conversation?
I'm fine with that if you... Okay, yeah. 3-way conversation. Hello.
So second... Okay, so I am the barber.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's actually very good to know.
Yeah, I thought I'd tell you because it's important that you know.
Then it's just bright light.
Couldn't Bradley be good?
No, you two are guaranteed to not be on the same team.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I just didn't want to shoot straight into that on day one because that felt less fun.
Yeah, true.
Different teams means like evil versus good.
Yes.
I actually have something very important on that one then. Town Crier.
Okay.
Day 1. I wrote up, well, I think I got all of them, but day 1, Brightlight, Mag, Bob, Elbrar, Frooks, I gotta know. But that counts minions.
Yeah. Bright light could just be the demon.
Yeah.
And honestly, with a barista, I'm probably going to rule out Fungu.
Yeah.
I think so.
There's no
I'm not
guarantee
sure
on
about
that.
the whole Bob thing.
Like, it's entirely possible you put that in there, and then with the intent of using the act twice, but then do it differently the first one. But I don't know.
I'm actually curious on why you died, honestly.
Yeah, it's like I already used my ability, and you can point me as just being lying. So it confirms me more than anything. Unless you're trying to frame that I'm the Fangu that jumped to somebody tonight or last night, but
yeah.
Potentially, yes. Or I mean, it could be a bigger. No, well.
Yeah, or a bigger kill
No.
minion.
Yeah.
But I don't think it. At least not so far. I haven't heard anything that is incriminating towards you, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I'd totally be happy going for Bright Light today, or you, honestly. But
that's fine.
If you're claiming Barber, we go Bright Light first.
Mm-hmm. Do we have another outsider claim?
Bob was claiming Sweetheart.
Right.
Oh, I could be drunk. Maybe mine is meant to be, yes.
You could be drunk. It
Yes.
could also be a Vortox, in which case it's
It
going to be
also
wrong
would be
anyway.
wrong. Yeah.
I'm assuming you
Well,
weren't
okay.
visited by the barista last night.
No. Okay, so if I was Wartox, it is guaranteed to be false, so that no
Correct.
would be a yes. But if I was poisoned, then yes, opposite.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
could be
necessarily.
most likely opposite. Yeah. But I do believe I might be drunk, actually. That makes sense in a game perspective wise.
I mean, there's potentially other roles out there that would be better to drunk. But anyway, we probably should go talk to other people and not be talking to each other all day.
We should, we should.
All right, good chat. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my control. Oh, right. I still have that option turned on from when I was storytelling. I need to turn that off. No wonder I'm running into things. Is it locomotion preferences? No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Use head direction
Okay,
for
okay.
movement. There we go.
How about I got no one new to talk to.
Yeah, I know, right? Kind of surprised they killed me.
I don't really understand why. It doesn't make too much sense given that you've already outed information, but
Yeah.
Hello. We
Hello.
haven't chatted yet.
sure.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
Want to chat? Want to chat?
Oh yes, sorry. For some reason you said chat. I thought you were like talking directly to your stream. And
No, I mean Clef is there, but anyway, hi.
Clef.
So, yeah. What's your claim?
Math.
Math.
1 both nights.
Okay. I mean, well, I know my information has to be accurate because barista. So, it's one of you or June is Eagle. So,
yeah.
And the fact that it's a barista makes me think it's probably not a Fangu.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, my numbers suggest there has to be fuckery going on here. Like, it has to be Nodashi or Vortox, right?
Philo could cause a 1.
Oh, Philo could cause a 1, huh?
The only person that I've talked to that had Philo in 3 said they hadn't used it yet, though. Yesterday. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm leaning Vortox or Nodashi. Because I've heard of 2 outsider claims, which would not line up with a Vigor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have no
If
further
it's-
info.
Yeah. Alright. Just getting that out there.
Yep, thank you.
Here we go.
I think it's.
I 100% think it's Bright Light is the demon.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
3, 2, 1.
Double dong! Double dong!
Song of shame.
Go on, get out.
They're just deaf or something. Man, these two are just deaf or something.
Double dong! Double dong!
That's evil team jamming.
I just wanted to point out like a thing. One thing I find kind of interesting is like why did the demon like pick seamstress who has already like used their ability, because they would like pose the least amount of threat to stay alive because they're not like hard confirmed, but like they cannot use their ability again. there's a world where Elbrar could be one of the minions. Well, actually, they have one minion, so they could be the minion, and Vigor like killed them to keep their ability. We still don't know which minion we have, and maybe gotta kind of figure it out.
Reminder to town, I was a sweetheart, so someone is drunk now. Just keep in mind that might mess with your information.
There's also not a way to focus on the public address, it looks like.
Don't miss mine, obviously. I already gave up information.
Can I get drunk? I don't even know.
Yeah, but Meg, there's reason to believe that your information might be incorrect as well.
The clockmakers roll for how many number of steps they get. It's like
4.
so. Assuming, like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
assume there's a pulpit
So-
here, and that's the demon. Is that step 0 or 1?
That's
So
step
the
0.
next one is step 1 or 2.
So it is always from the player reading to the next player is a +1, so 1, 2, so on and so forth.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Feel free to continue to talk. Nominations are open.
Nummy.
Which is counting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you that sure that my number
Roots
is
The
right?
is-
funny thing is Brightlight and Junebug are 4 apart, so if the 4 is accurate and my thing is accurate.
Actually, no, this.
4 is a fun number.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I know for 100% fact that you 2 are not on the same team.
Yeah.
Which one?
Are nominations open?
They are open.
Junebug nominates Brightlight.
Junebug nominates Brightlight.
Oh my god.
Is
So
evil.
bad.
Most definitely.
Please tell us why.
According to Elgar, we are in different teams. I believe that. Yeah.
Click your candle when you're done.
Yep, click the candle up there.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay. Brightlight, your defense.
Yeah. I also believe it for the moment. This is going to be a thing where you nominate me, I nominate you.
That's fair.
I want to use the rest of it to, like, talk about other things, but we'll keep it pertinent, I suppose. I think Junebug is a better shoot than me, obviously, because my information is good, though I'm starting to doubt the Clockmaker. But yeah, we can run it.
Interesting.
Okay. Any pertinent to this nomination?
Don't do it, Ghost Folk. You know.
Yeah, I'll take it down if nobody else votes.
Act on this hunch or not?
Elbrar, I will lift mine so you can take yours down.
Well, the problem is now we only just have it made.
Right.
Okay.
So, continue to discuss
That's
that. It will take
That's a
four
lot of
to
votes
put
now.
Brightlight
Whoa.
on the
Why
block.
are we going? Why are we going at? Way
Is
more
this
than
everybody
we
but
need?
the dead players in the evil team?
People voting for this one, which is.
What the hell?
I just want to save the ghost, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, y'all didn't need to vote for this. I was just voting because I wanted to see it through.
5 is enough to put Brightlight on the block.
Oh my god.
The amount of votes we got, like, makes me
Brightlight
think
nominates Junebug.
Brightlight nominates Junebug.
It's one of the 2. It's evil, so.
Please tell us why.
Just give me kill.
Same reason as Junebug, interestingly. We can't be on the same team if Elbrar is actually the seamstress. And... yeah. Although it seems like people more want me at this point, which is fine.
I think the fact that so many torches went up is telling.
All right. If you're done with your
It
acquisition,
seems
please
like
click
we
the
should
torch, the
lift
candle.
this.
Brightlight. Candle.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There we go.
Gotta
All
put
right,
the
Junebug,
candle.
your defense.
I mean, basically the same. I believe I am good. I don't have a role that gets information. I do believe I am a solid kill. But I don't think I'm a great kill now.
All right. Any pertinent to this nomination?
I don't think. Never mind. It's not in this information.
Nothing being discussed. Feel free to talk about stuff. It will take 5 to tie, 6 to put Junebug on the block instead.
I think we need to lift this. Too many. Oh, okay. Now it's just switching. Why is it switching? I just wanted to lift it. If we
I don't tie it.
I don't want this tied. Like, vote me or vote Junebug. We should get an evil, but don't tie it.
It's a Vortex game.
I don't think it,
Six is more than enough to put Junebug in the block instead.
Too many people were too quick to vote on that.
Because if someone tried to force the tie, I would think Vortex.
Tomorrow.
I'm an outsider playing.
Yeah, we get bright light tomorrow now, 100%.
Yeah.
I want to be so clear, I'm an outsider playing. If there's not another
Shit.
outsider playing, this is a bad kill.
Yeah, we
Bob
get
has
bright
been
light
playing
tomorrow.
outsider.
There's two, unless there's a vigor.
You're an outsider?
Then there's one.
Yes, I'm outside.
Okay,
And I'm pretty sure it's not a vigor.
So both are completely bad kills.
Hearing no noms, I'm gonna do final call for
Saying
nominations.
they're bad kills, but one of them is definitely evil. We just don't know which one.
Well, why are you not a bad kill? Because I don't believe you're bad, but
Currently gathering continuous information.
I think you're lying.
Junebug, we are on different teams.
well,
We're
Yeah,
both
I
going
know.
to accuse
Of
us
course.
of
Alright,
that no matter what we
looking
do.
for anything for nominations. Nominations only for 10.
One time out, it's not evil.
If I am gonna die, I'll at least give it out.
5. Huh?
Can I nominate Bright Light again? Or
No.
No, you cannot.
No, it may
Although I'd also like to see Naomi go at this point, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. 5 seconds. Final
If I
call
am gonna
nomination.
die, I am Barber. We're just swapping roles.
Yeah, but
No.
they'll move the demon to the minion.
Nominations are closed.
Almost
Yeah.
I'm
certainly.
Barber.
You have the axe. How would you like to die?
Death by pets.
Death by pets. So, as is common inside of this town, all of the town comes over to Junebug and pats it on the head over and over and over again. Junebug gets pet so many times that their heart stops. And of course that doesn't
Oh, their head falls off.
we pat them so much on the head that their head just like.
have a good night.
Jeez.
Need to clip that.
Oh, it is 100% bright light.
okay. So
There's 100% bright light in Naomi, and they're probably going to swap the demon and Naomi tonight. I've got the read on this game. Like, the way Naomi was acting there, they're the minion, and was panicking because the demon was on the block, and now we're gonna barber swap it over to Naomi. Mag has a clock 4, which lines up Bright Light and Naomi, which means if they are both evil, it's not Vortox, or Nodashi, because Mag's next to Bright Light. So it would have to be Vigor, but then why would Bob be lying about being the sweetheart? So it could be Fungu, and there's a mutant out there somewhere. I want to see both of them gone, though. Like, I think it's 100%... I think 100% Bright Light was our starting demon. We have no evidence of a minion yet, though, which is a little bit scary. It could be a pit hag that picked something in play last night, or pit hag themselves. It could be somebody is Sarah locked. It could be a very sad witch. But we have not heard anything about Evil Twin yet, so...
Good morning, town. As your nights get longer and your days get shorter, things continue to happen around the town of Ravenswood Bluff. Someone else has joined the bodies of the dead, for someone has not come out of their home. Who may that person be? Well, of course I know. But do you? Frix has died during the night. As a reminder, your days are getting shorter. Feel free to go discuss it.
Albror.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to talk to you again.
I'm gonna wait for them to join in.
Yeah.
I have been blessed by the barista tonight.
Okay.
Day 2, Junebug, Brightlight, and now get a yes. But that's for Minion.
That's for Minion. So that would have been before
Yes,
the barbers.
Brightlight.
That'd been before the
Brightlight were
swap.
day 1, and I did get a no. So I'm probably drunk or something like that.
Or it's a Vortox.
Barista or a Vortox, yes. Now we need to figure out though, because if we know that's the Minion.
Or you were just
Who
pulling
left
both
could
of
be
us
the-
along, actually. But
This is true. There is 100% chance of that.
100.
I'm not gonna deny it.
100% chance of that.
That I'm bullshitting, yes.
So it's 100% chance that you're bullshitting us.
Wait, hang on. 50, you know what I mean? There's a chance. Like, you cannot trust someone 100%. I just woke up a few hours ago.
I'm
I'm
just. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just.
I love the I'm lying to you, by the way.
I have said that though to some. I'm legitimately like, I've been bullshitting you. This is not my threes, but in this case, it has been true.
Who's your other neighbor?
However,
B? B's your neighbor between you and Mag?
Yes. B would be my closest neighbor. Yes.
Yeah.
So in the case Mag
Vortox,
is
it's not a 4.
yeah. So in the case that Mag is right, it's 4 away from Brightlight. Is
I do think it's a Vortox.
Naomi was sus as fuck yesterday.
That is true, and that would be 4 from Brightlight.
But
So
then,
it's kinda
how do we make the incorrect information? Like in that world, it has to be a
No
Fongu. And what the hell is the Minion? Is somebody Sarah locked? Is there a very sad witch? Is the pit hag missing?
I think there's a pit hag, honestly.
Are they just missing?
Witch, there's no twin.
There could still be a
Maybe
witch
there-
that just has been sad.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe there's a witch that's been like picking me because I've been making sure to not nominate.
I think there's 5 alive, not counting the Traveler. So we have 2 executions left.
Oh, actually, speaking of the Traveler, while I do like Barista early on, we should remove them at this point.
Yes.
Because if the demon gets to
Yes.
use ability twice, we are screwed.
100% agreed.
Puts us down to.
Although I'm fairly confident that he's good because we've both gotten sober, healthy, true. But we need to just.
I do think it's a good one, but
Yeah,
the
we cannot take that risk.
Yeah.
God, imagine a
I'm
witch
unsure
with a
on
2.
B, but they do kind of read to me as good. Maybe for the reason right off the bat of the game, they immediately wanted to chit chat.
Yeah.
Naomi read so sus yesterday to me, but I can't resolve Naomi and Brightlight with a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's if. Okay, what could it be if not a Vortox though?
Yeah.
It could be an Odashi, but then where is it? We could have started with a pit hag who now pit hag themselves into a witch too.
Actually, important. Barber, right? We haven't heard any swaps yet. If the minion and demon swapped, and my information, I don't know who goes first. Maybe Junebug. No, not Junebug. Brightlight.
Storyteller question: would you run a barber swap as soon as the night starts, or where it occurs in the night order?
I run the barber swap as soon as I can during the night when the barber, if one exists, has died.
Okay, so barber swap would have happened at the very beginning.
Okay. So could they have been the demon and then been swapped?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I get a yes as
Yes.
minimum. Because my
Because
first one was
it's
no.
a snapshot. It's a snapshot. Well, usually a snapshot.
Yeah, like, okay. All I know is day 1, bright light, I get a no. Day 2, bright light, I get a yes.
We
Day
just
2, however, is a guaranteed for me, sober and healthy.
Yeah. All right. Well, if we do have a surprise witch today, we have to get it right today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. I think we're. Oh, did it play the bell? I didn't hear the bell.
The bell's coming up in 15 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Both Elbrar and Mag is poisoned. Then Dexter and Suspiciously B can be a Nodashi game. So I think if this pair right here is evil, then the demon is the Nodashi.
Do we know who got flopped?
I don't know.
If nobody's claiming it, then either there was no swap or it was the evil team.
Yeah.
Hello, town. If you have any shenanigans, feel free.
Oh yeah, Fruix. What was Fruix? Yeah, what were you, Fruix?
But I'm gonna.
Shenanigans, that means also info sharing.
Hello. I was your snake charmer. Night 1, I picked Bob, then Meg, and then suspiciously B. So assuming I'm not the one who's been like, drunk by Sweetheart, Meg and Suspicious are not the demon. Even in case we do have a Vortox.
I think it's a fungu somehow.
Hello, Devster here. I am your town crier. Day 1, there was a bright light, Mag, Bob, Elbror, and Fruix. I gotta know, but I started to suspect my information was incorrect. Day 2, I'm visited by the barista, where only Junebug and Bright Light was on nominations, and I got a yes. And that one is a true one, due to the barista.
Okay. So
Actually, a question, did anybody got barber swapped? Because Junebug, before they died, they got executed yesterday, they claimed to be the barber and that somebody would get swapped. I don't quite believe that, but I wanted to check.
Feel free to continue to talk. Nominations are open.
No, I agree.
Does not make sense at all.
Happens before in the night.
Did we have a nom? I thought I heard something.
Wait, did someone get barber swapped?
The barber is supposed to happen after all the evil team.
No.
The way that I am running barber this game, if a barber exists and has died, the swap happens as soon as it can during the night.
That's how Hatter works too. It's just on the night order as a reminder, but they are supposed to be run as soon as possible.
So if a barber died during the day, I would do a swap immediately.
Okay.
Nominations are open.
Did anyone get barber swapped?
No.
I didn't.
No, or the evil team switch places. I really can't make the 4 work with the people that seem sus unless it's a fungu.
I don't think the 4 is good. I feel like this has to be either Nodashi or Vortox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's probably a mutant out there, which is why they're not saying anything.
It must be Devster as the demon, because that would make both the Elbror poison and the Mag poison occur if Devster is the Nodashi.
I can't be poisoned. My information was when the barista visited me.
Just letting you know.
My information must be correct. My information must be correct because the barista visited me. And Bob's just ignoring me.
Yes.
I still haven't figured out which one it is. Well, if you trust my information, it's either Devster, Naomi...
I am so hot in the room right now.
Also, if I may, and this is kind of important, Devster would like to nominate Exile, Sion.
I was gonna...
Devster nominates Sion for Exile.
I was
Please tell us
gonna
why.
hope we did
I will
something
travel out.
different first. Oh.
You're gonna travel out?
I'll travel out.
Okay. Sion has traveled out. Are you completely leaving, or are you,
What's that?
Are you completely leaving, or are you...
What do you mean completely leaving? Like, I was
You're
gonna
saying...
leave, yeah.
Okay, good night.
Okay, have a good night, Sion. Yeah, thank you for playing.
It was fun.
I do believe that they're good, but if
So going to mark Sion is done. Thank
when
you.
there's a demon and we're so few players,
Have a good night,
I
Sion.
don't want to risk having a double.
You can just leave. You don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to find a way out. Hold on.
Just... Yep. Okay. With that,
My world
nominations.
opening. Alright, I'm looking out.
Rich Stein would have known before traveling away.
Bucket?
I'm already useless. Let's do this. B nominates Bright Light.
B nominates Bright Light.
Okay, so this is gonna be sounding incredibly whack, and I could be drunk anyways, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So I was the drunk or poisoned. I was the philosopher. Then after Elbror died, and Elbror did say they used their seamstress ability. Last night, I became the seamstress, asked between Bright Light and Naomi, and got a no. So Naomi and Bright Light are on different alignments. So, and also Brightlight tried to force me out on the first day when my first 3 included as both critically a sage and a philosopher, so it would be a bit advantageous to get me out of there on the first day. And they also lied to say that I never said my 3 when I literally said multiple times that I literally went back and said. So, it's my understanding that Brightlight is the demon here.
Yep. Try to keep it a little bit more succinct. Brightlight, your defense.
Okay. First of all, it wasn't
think
a
it's
lie.
Dexter
You
now.
did leave before giving a 3, before you gave it in town to everyone. That exchange happened. Also, that seamstress information is interesting. Could be Naomi, does that work? My current world is that I think it's a Vortox and the Vortox is sitting in one of those two. Yeah. Because if if I'm believing the barista seamstress, which means the 4 has to be Bunk, I think Junebug was the minion. I think the Vortox has to be somewhere there, though Naomi not being on the same team is interesting.
Brightlight is definitely evil. I think it might be Devster now.
We can go to vote.
And Devster's just pulling our chain.
Devster and Suspiciously B have voted together on every single vote that they voted together the entire game.
No.
I'm convinced. No.
How is that to this nom?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Both of them up. I've seen them voting together instantly. As soon as one torch goes up, the other one instantly goes
Just
up.
go ahead and start it, and we can talk while it's going around. Yeah.
This will take.
Bob, they're not both. They cannot both be evil. Brightlight is 100% evil. They're both not evil.
This is a Vortex.
I think Devster might actually be our Vortox now, though.
Because it is a Vortex, Suspiciously is actually telling the truth, then Naomi and Brightlight.
Oh wait, shit, that doesn't add up.
Is not enough.
And Bob,
I can't. Oh my god, I can't.
In my own defense here.
Why did?
The only thing that's been dictating my vote is to save Albrar's ghost vote.
Brightlight nominates Devster.
Brightlight nominates Devster.
Because there's too much chaos going on here, and I didn't vote on it. I should have voted. Oh, this is not.
Seamstress information.
Devster could be the Nodashi, actually, but then that doesn't explain B.
This is still one of my two demon candidates. Just
Nodashi.
What was said before.
Devster could be Nodashi. Brightlight could be good. Junebug could be the minion.
Oh, right.
Which would be
fair points. However, this is coming from someone that's been targeted by Seamstress twice, and you're pretty sus as shit. I'm just gonna put that straight out there.
Devster could be the Nodashi.
In this position, why would I
no,
so eagerly
why did B get a no between those two?
Instead of maybe
because they're both good.
That juicy double kill, which would be amazing at this point in the game. Put that in there.
Pertinent to this nom.
Devster being Nodashi actually works with my world.
Hey, yeah, Brightlight, are you gonna vote as well so we can save?
Yes. Someone could save a dead vote. I forgot to put the thing up.
Fruits, what?
Okay. It'll take 3 to put Devin back.
More than min vote.
Okay.
Alright, Elbar, you can save your vote.
I'm going to if nobody else drops.
We got more than a min vote.
I was just making sure nobody dropped.
4 is good.
I was just making sure nobody dropped.
4 is enough.
Yeah. 4 is good there.
Final call for nuns.
We can survive a night, right? Yeah. I'm perfect.
10.
With this then.
We're on 5. We can get another execution tomorrow.
There could still be a witch hiding out
5.
there, so we should not nominate again.
I don't think there's a witch. We would have seen it.
Nominations are closed. And are you doing okay?
I'm thinking Serenova.
My room is just really hot.
Okay.
I think suspiciously B is the Serenova.
If it gets to be a lot, just let me know, okay?
I think you're tossing out chaos.
Devster, you currently have the X with nominations closed.
Yes.
How would you like to die?
I saw a shiny coin in the well. I'm going to get it.
Lord, not again.
Devster has thrown so many coins down the well that this time, looking down into it, he sees a coin down at the bottom of the well. And instead of tossing one, he just dives right in for it. But of course, that's not a coin. That was a spike. And he impales himself, is executed, and dies.
I just had a funny idea real quick before we go tonight. You just made me think about something. It's the thing of like you have something in one hand, something in the other. You mean to toss one, but you toss the other. Instead this time it's instead of Devster tossing the coin, they accidentally toss themselves.
It's like throwing the pen instead of the grenade. Have a good night.
Oh God.
Oh. Damn.
Believe me, believe me.
Occam's razor at this point is its bright light. Like, I'm not voting for anybody but bright light tomorrow, unless somehow she's dead. But watch it be Naomi. But then how does Naomi and bright light be? How does a no between Naomi and bright light work with a Philo seamstress unless it's Vortox? But if it's Vortox, then how did a clockmaker get a 4? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. A seamstress no between them makes sense in a Vortox world. Clock 4 does not. So one of them can't be right in the Vortox world. If it's a Nodashi world, Nag also should not have gotten a correct number. Unless Naomi is the Nodashi, and that's why I got to go... Oh, hold on. Then Frooks would have been... Oh, it could just be Naomi and Brightlight. Naomi's the Nodashi. And then when the barber died, they could have swapped? Shit. We needed to go for both of them, and I shouldn't have... yeah. We really needed to kill one of them. And I should not have spent the cycles thinking about Devster. I should have been more on my conviction on Brightlight. Now it's a coin toss. So my current world was Naomi was starting demon. If Naomi was starting Nodashi, I think everything lines up. Now it's just, did they do a barber swap or not? I think they think we think Brightlight. That's a lot of things. I think they think we think Brightlight is more sus. So if there was a barber kill and Naomi was starting demon, they might have also not done a barber swap. That lines up with a Philo Seamstress getting a no. No, it doesn't add up for a Philo Seamstress getting a no between them. That's the only thing I can't reconcile. And all three of these people are alive. B, I don't think is mutant doing that. Why would you make a claim like that? That completely confuses us if you're the mutant.
Good morning, town. The sky growing ever darker. The days getting shorter. It almost feels like it wants to rain harder. I can never tell if it does, as it always rains in this town.
Welcome to Norway.
Someone else has joined the land of the dead. Someone else has joined the piled up bodies in the center of Redwood Bluff. You may mourn for them, but I won't, because this happens way often in the town. And of course, who else could die? Except Suspiciously B.
Saw that one coming.
3 players alive. You'll have 2 minutes to talk about this privately before we go into the final portion of the day of nominations for 5 minutes.
I have worlds for all three of you being evil, so I have no idea who to trust.
Well, we already have one for Brightlight. I'm clearing
Brightlight
up the demon,
is yes. Brightlight is definitely evil, but I have worlds in which both of these two are evil.
Yes, I'm also the tongue crier. I did have sober information. Got a yes as the minion. So, at this point, we're at the 50-50, if you go by that word.
We're at a 33-33-33 because that town crier information was before the barber swap.
No. Barber swap happened first in that night.
Storyteller question. Does
Yes. They said that it happened as soon as we went to
I'm not asking that. town crier, does it look at who was a minion at the time the nomination took place, or at the time in the town crier's point in the night order?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point, actually.
So, the way I would run it is that the town crier would see it when it happens at that point during the day.
That's what I thought. So it's a 33, 33, 33.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Well, shit, I was hoping it was going to be at least a 50-50 at this point.
No, unfortunately not. We needed to get... Oh. I should have voted on Bright Light, but then it probably would have still been lifted.
Yeah, I didn't want to counter-nominate because we did talk about the witch thing. I was like, we can't afford losing another one here. I'm okay dying.
There is a world where Junebug's actually the minion, and Bright Light is good, but I don't think that's accurate. And then that would make it Naomi, from B's information.
Well, outsider check though. Do we believe Junebug is the barber? If we don't, then Naomi.
It could be a Vigor game.
Vigor? Oh, just Vigor -1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Vigor does -1. Alright, that makes sense.
We are now 5 minutes until the end of the day. Nominations are open for this entire 5 minutes.
No.
That was really quick.
Feel free to talk about it.
Hey guys, if it's a Vigor game, there's only one outsider, and I'm the only person that's actually confirmed to be an outsider. Well, not confirmed, but definitely an outsider.
Well, the thing is we can't confirm either of you two to be an outsider.
Yeah.
I would have been. Fuck me.
Or do I have to be in final 3?
Me being poisoned or drunk on the first day was due to you dying. That is the only thing that it could be, but it could also be Vortex. That's been in my mind.
I think I've got the sweetheart drunk at least.
Okay.
I just know that my information has not made sense from day fucking one.
What is your information?
What is your role?
Literally,
What is your role?
as Dreamer, I have seen no one's claim actually be true in anything I see.
I mean, it could be Vortox, you could be next to a Nodashi. No, you can't.
4 minutes.
Wait, are you claiming Dreamer?
Yes.
So we double claim.
Day one.
Really?
Day one, I picked you, and I saw Philo or Witch, so.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I'm sure your picks.
But that doesn't.
Did you ever pick Mag?
Well, he's definitely not either one of those.
I picked Mag.
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
Mag, I got Pithag or Clockmaker.
Okay.
That tracks, actually.
And Mag, I picked third.
This is tricky.
I'm worse than the minion in your world, aren't I? Jeez.
Assuming
3 minutes
remain.
We're down to final 3, right?
Yeah.
This is final 3?
Yeah, but
Oh boy.
Mag, the thing is that I don't believe any of my information's true. So if you're saying at worst you're a minion, then that means either one of you two could be demon, because I don't really trust any of my info.
Clockmaker, but I said that in your world it could be Pithag, but I didn't mention
Which minion do we actually think we had?
Here's the thing though, we're likely looking at both a minion and a demon in the final 3.
That's what I was thinking.
Actually,
Because
that's the
Farley
rumor
has to be
Yeah,
evil.
instantly in the game though.
Because
Oh,
they're
no,
easily
no.
made. And they're easily
right,
could be
okay.
Bright Light. Naomi is our.
Unless you're the minion, Bright Light has to be evil.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so I got.
And we've not seen any evidence of a minion all game, admittedly.
Bright Light and Naomi. When I made
Second
myself
call,
into-
we are approaching 3 minutes having passed.
No,
and
did you ever pick
there
me?
was a no between Bright Light
No.
and Junebug.
Okay. Who else did you pick, like, out of the people that are dead?
I picked Elbrar, and then I picked a B.
What did you get?
If you're a good player, make the
Elbrar,
50-50
I
call.
got Savant, which is why I didn't believe it, as well as
Okay.
the Vortox.
Somebody's got to
Which
nominate
obviously-
someone.
Has anyone had their role swapped at any given point?
No.
That makes
No?
sense.
Do we have
So
more
it's
than
like
2
the
outsider
minimum
claims?
changed, swapped.
So they're the Vartox. Okay, makes sense actually.
Fucking damn it.
Junebug is either evil or they got Sarah-locked the entire game.
Could be the barber, and the demon chose to not swap or swapped with the minion.
That's also
We've
possible.
executed 3 people, right?
Yeah.
Somebody make a
Myself
nomination,
and
please. We're almost out of time.
June, what is your
That's
role?
what I'm worried about too. Is if
I don't know who to
One
nominate,
minute
though.
I'm Barber.
At 30 seconds left, I will instate Hell's Librarian.
A good player should nominate and take the 50-50.
Oh, I don't like 50-50s.
I don't like that, Bob.
Somebody
Naomi
has to
nominates
nominate.
Mag. Naomi nominates Mag.
Naomi nominates Mag. Please tell us why.
I don't know. I wouldn't think the demon would get suspicion on them from day one, and Mag has done a pretty good job of keeping any suspicion off them until the final day, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think this is just a sleeper game, and Mag has been flying under the radar the entire game, maybe.
If you're done, please. There we go. Mag, your defense.
I'm literally your clockmaker. I gave you a 4 at the very beginning. I have no reason to hide my information. I have no reason to lie to anybody. There's no way to prove me, it sounds like, other than the fact that you've got clockmaker and pit hag. That's the only thing that's supporting my clockmaker right now.
Well, it's kind of convenient that your 4 puts me and Brightlight in the same spot.
Pertinent?
I know.
That
Yeah,
quite
Pertinence,
easily frames me.
Crooks had their hand up first.
I know.
Brooks?
I'm aware.
I did Snake Charm Mag on night 2. It's possible I was drank from Bob, but I did Snake Charm on the 2 and nothing happened.
Duff.
Information we have so far, day 1 they come up with a 4. I am also sober on day 2 as a town crier where Junebug and Brightlight were only nominating, and I get a yes on a minion nominating. Who is 4 from Brightlight? 1, 2, 3, 4. Naomi.
Yeah, but that's
That's also
taking Mag at having to be correct.
That's correct.
All right. Any other final comments?
I think Evil's trying to get rid of me.
Okay. With that, it will take 2.
I
Mag on the block.
I will vote for whoever you nominate, Mag.
I think I thought it's Naomi. She nominated first, and she's also the one who thought I was the dreamer.
I think they're both evil.
Talk to Brightlight.
Which I can't
never
explain
thought
B's
you-
no, but
I never once said you were the dreamer.
1 is not enough.
Why would I think if you're the dreamer if I'm the dreamer?
Brightlight nominates Naomi.
I don't like that. I think that's Brightlight ninjaing it from Mag to make it look like it's not Naomi.
If the Snake Charmer is to be believed, I mean, I don't know. If the Snake Charmer's, I know I'm good. I can't explain the Clockmaker because I know Junebug was the minion. But it just has to be, it has to be Naomi, or we've lost, you know.
Feel free to click the on if you're done.
Oh yeah.
Naomi, your defense.
This is the easiest frame job of Mag's life. Good job, Mag.
It's not me, Naomi.
Pertinent.
Unless it... Unless there's been a barber swap. And Brightlight's currently the demon. That's the scary part.
That is very possible.
Junebug is the barber.
Okay.
Mag can still
It
nom
will
Brightlight
take-
later if she wants.
2 to put Naomi on the block.
Yeah, well, there's going to be no chance of nominating Brightlight if people don't put their votes down, because that's a lot.
I think it just has to be Naomi. I don't believe Junebug is the barber for a second.
3 is more than enough to put Naomi on the block. Mag, do you wish to nominate?
1, 2, 3. Well, 4 from Junebug is 1, 2, 3, 4, which would be you. They're bright lights, so not Meg has to nominate bright light.
Your clockmaker. Okay.
Mag nominates Brightlight and dies.
Excuse me, which does not have an ability in the final 3?
Of course he did.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, which does not.
Either
have
way,
it.
sorry. Yep, sorry. No, Mag is still alive. Either way. Either way, Mag.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Well, that confirms there's still a witch alive.
Yep. Okay. That was
Confused.
stake high. Mag, your accusation.
I don't know, to be honest. Bright lights, soft to me were Philo and Savant.
It could have been a pit hag, but it probably was a witch.
I had two other soft Philos, and one of them was Troops, who's already dead, and B, who's also put in Philo, who said the seamstress bright. So I think it's literally bright at this point.
Okay.
Well,
Am I somehow sat with 2 evil?
Well,
No.
Yes.
nominating
Maybe.
themselves to die? I don't think that happened.
I mean, that's a play I've done before, to be honest.
Or Naomi's playing really.
oh my god. How did B get a no?
I'm not very good
Just
demon.
run it.
How did B get a no?
Genuinely, I'm flabbergasted that just happened.
Make this vote. I think we vote here, Devster. I already voted though.
Any other part of the defense or?
Fuck it.
That's right.
What? Well, no.
Don't tie it.
Yeah,
Okay.
not good.
Don't tie it.
Okay.
Either just go all in or
Any
don't
other?
do it at all.
Alright. Looks like we're running this. It's 3 to tie, 4 to put it on Brightlight instead.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I don't know. Ew.
It's either you don't do it or you full sended it. Don't tie it.
Dexter, no suspicious people, you're both down. Don't tie it.
No.
Don't tie it.
Four isn't a tie.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold on a second before we get into this. Bob, do not tell other players how to vote. They may vote how and wish they want to. With that saying, 4 is enough to put Brightlight on the block instead. And of course, no other player can be nominated. Brightlight, how would you like to die?
I don't know how this is gonna end, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, Naomi.
I am so hot in my room.
Pure confusion?
Pure confusion. Brightlight is so confused as to the state of this town and the choices this town has made that her head explodes. And of course that does mean she is executed and dies. And with 2 people left and a storytelling mistake that everyone saw because it was kind of obvious, the game does end. But who wins? Who loses? That is a good question.
Brightlight is 100% evil because of
I may know
something that happened on
But
night
does
1.
town
Can't be
know?
math.
Does town know who everyone is and who's evil? And
I
who's
know
not?
Brightlight's not the mathematician.
Because it might surprise you to find that evil has won.
Yeah.
Let me guess, they swapped it.
Yeah.
Swapped it.
Hope is lost.
Yep. We needed to not go into Devster.
I will give a little bit of time for everyone to kind of cool down before we go into Grim Reveal. As is customary, I'd like to wait just a little bit. I do apologize for the storytelling mistake right there at the end because I got so excited.
Yeah, we
that I
kind of
forgot that it
threw.
happens.
We threw a little
Before-
bit.
That nearly handed town the win.
No, they said they're hot.
No, we didn't have enough votes on you.
However, it did not. But Seiza,
Yes,
would you like to do the Grim Reveal?
of course. I can happily do that. So let us begin with our traveler, Scion, the good barista, whose ability made whoever they targeted sober and healthy and learned true information for the entire game until they traveled away. That did affect the original seamstress, Elbrar, who learned sober and healthy information that between Bright Light and Junebug, they learned they were not the same alignment. Let us keep going to Junebug, our barber, one of the outsiders, or perhaps the only outsider. Their ability triggered whenever they died. However, the demon chose not to swap.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Devster, our town crier. The town crier
I knew it.
at
I
the
knew it.
beginning of the game did not wake night 2. They did wake. They learned a no between their information. However, they were drunk by our sweetheart, Bob the Good. So they did not originally learn true information. However, they were made sober and healthy by the barista on night 3, where they learned that a minion did in fact nominate the previous day. Let us go to Suspiciously B, our philosopher, who philosophized themselves as the seamstress. So, you taking upon yourself to take up Elbrar's little hobby, they would learn between Naomi and Brightlight, they learned a no, which, as you see now, was not true information. I wonder why that is. Mag, our clockmaker, learned true information of a 4. So they were completely correct this entire game.
How did B?
If they were correct, how is B not?
How did B get?
Yes.
Bright Light was originally your pit hag turned witch.
Yeah.
They pit hag themselves as the witch, but not before pit hagging someone else.
Did they do a demon change and not indicate it?
Was the snake charmer who did
Oh my
not
God.
choose the demon at all. But funny thing about that, you started up poisoned. Because of course, Naomi was your starting Nodashi turned Vortox by the pit hag. So at the end, it was all just a Vortox game.
And
that, ladies and gentlemen, was your game of Sex and Violets. I do want to mention the bluffs were Dreamer, Mathematician, and Juggler.
Oh.